welcome back to another episode of Camp Funko Toys and Collectibles. I'm Kai.
And I'm Coda.
Today we are interviewing Steve for his massive video game collection. And, yeah, it's pretty amazing.
It's overwhelming.
It's
overwhelming.
pretty amazing.
He's got some rare stuff. It's just absolutely, it's a gorgeous collection for sure.
Now, we have a few questions. So remind me again, what got you started with this whole thing?
Nostalgia.
Yeah.
Is a big one.
that would
When I
explain a lot. I'm
Oh.
sorry, I can't talk.
No, I had a buddy of mine come through and give me some NES games,
Right.
and boom, it started. I was like, I want all of them.
That explains a lot. I mean,
Yeah.
that reminds me of that's pretty much what started our whole pop figure craze. I got one of them for Christmas. I'm like, okay, now I want all of these.
Oh, it's addicting.
Yeah,
And
for
I
sure.
am now just
It's a rabbit
getting into
hole
the
to fall
pops,
down.
and ultimately, like, yeah, I gotta keep going.
It's definitely a
gotta
deep
keep
rabbit
going.
hole to go down.
And they're
Yeah,
arguably
it is.
the most controversial collectibles of all time because half of the people love them, half the people absolutely hate them.
Oh man,
Yeah.
it's like Beanie Babies.
Yeah, exactly. Except Beanie Babies had a
Oh,
demographic.
Beanie Babies,
These are
remember
just like,
those?
Oh yeah.
Those
Yeah,
actually
yeah.
had a target demographic where these can just be these can appeal to anyone, really.
So, explain to us what is your favorite piece of this collection, this whole thing?
My favorite piece in here would have to be my sealed Diablo big
Oh,
box PC.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Probably my most favorite.
Yeah.
Second favorite is now my Giant Pops Pikachu.
The 18-inch one.
That
Yeah,
thing
that would
is-
definitely be my favorite too, because we have a little Pokemon collection going, and I've been wanting.
Yeah, we've
that
been
ever
eyeballing
since
that
day
for a
one.
minute now.
Ever since day one.
Yep, I saw that and I was like, yep, I gotta have that.
Where did you get that 18-inch Pikachu anyway?
At GameStop.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yep,
Because
GameStop.
there's a few places you could see that at, like FYE and Grand Rapids, and no, that's the only other place I've seen it at. So
They have a big Chucky doll too that I really want.
Oh yeah, I did
Yeah.
see that one.
I saw that one too.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to think of questions here. There's so many.
How about this? You guys just want to take a walk through?
Yeah,
Oh,
You want to do that?
I love
course.
that.
Cool.
All right.
Let's do it.
There's a lot to see here. Okay, so this is a little display that Steve's got of
it looks like all of your
Xbox-
Xbox collection.
Xbox One stuff, Xbox
Some of it.
360 stuff, and we got a few Nintendo items up here.
Just started really collecting for the Switch.
Yeah, I heard you're going after all of the colors for the Nintendo Switch Lite.
All of them, I'm going for a full complete set of it.
Nice.
I got the yellow and blue here, the turquoise.
Right.
And I'm starting to get into the Power A controllers as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got the limited
Got a couple.
edition Cuphead one.
This right here is pretty cool.
I've been eyeballing that. I've been
This
meaning
is
to
an
ask about
actual-
this DS.
Yeah, it was a Mario DS display, in-store display that they had.
Display.
Now, what's really cool about this is I got it from a guy that owns Rad Dads down in.
Oh yeah.
Bad Dads.
Yep,
Yep, this was
seriously?
actually behind the main bar, and it held a thing of liquor. So I was like, yeah, that's not what he's for.
Don't drink,
I'll
kids.
take that one home.
Yeah, and I'm glad you
that's
did
awesome.
it. It's an amazing piece of your collection.
Thank you.
got a
Yep,
smudge
the,
on his,
the big 18-inch Pikachu.
Yeah,
That thing is
looks
precious.
awesome.
It's precious.
That's my new guy right there. I like him a lot.
Oh man.
And I see you got the Sweet Tooth Pop Rides back there.
Yep.
A
Oh,
Jedi Fallen Order promotional piece.
Yep.
That looks awesome.
Which is awesome. Yeah, I like the big box promotion stuff. I really do.
Who doesn't, really?
Right. Right.
Uh,
Jaws 19.
Yeah.
This time it's really, really personal. That's actually from Back to the Future too.
Yeah.
That's funny. That's really funny.
Yeah, this is amazing.
Oh, cool thing about these are original Nintendo displays that were in Toys R Us back in the day.
Toys R Us.
Yeah.
Now that brings
Oh.
back some memories.
Yep.
R.I.P. Jeffrey.
Yep, they had stickers on them, but over the years, I guess they just somebody
they
probably
kinda,
took them off.
peeled off.
They probably used it for something different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this,
Big PS4 collection.
Yeah,
You guys can.
wow.
That's the Avengers box.
The big box Avengers.
Yeah.
Special edition. Yep.
I can see you got Clicker from. I forget. I have the name of that game on my mind, but I just can't. I just don't remember
Oh,
the name.
for the clickers from
Yeah.
Last of Us.
Last of Us. Yes, that's what I was thinking
These are
of.
PlayStation exclusives, which I'm really starting. I like the PlayStation exclusive ones.
Yeah, I never even knew PlayStation exclusives even existed until now.
Yeah, that's I think it's a big GameStop thing.
Yeah.
You know, Jin from Ghost of Tsushima.
Ooh,
That's
awesome.
actually pretty cool.
Yeah, yeah. Probably one of my favorite games of all time to play.
Oh, of all
Oh,
I
time.
don't doubt that.
Wow.
I see you got 10-inch Beastman up there from NYCC.
Yep.
And some Doom promotional art, it looks like.
Yeah, that's Doom promotional art for Doom Eternal,
Doom
Oh,
Eternal.
Doom
which I have actually more promotional artwork up here from it.
Oh,
Which is-
look at that. I'd like to talk about this whole display next. Now, I know Coda's been eyeballing this loot
Oh,
crate
I've wanted that
statue.
thing for about a year now. The Loot Crate statue.
Yeah.
It looks awesome. It doesn't look that bad at all.
Actually, funny story about that one. I got that from a buddy of mine, Jeremy DeWitt. Actually.
Jeremy DeWitt.
Ah,
you
you
might
may
remember
remember
that.
Thanks, buddy.
You may remember him from a past interview.
Yeah.
Oh man, what a great guy!
Be
What
sure
a
to check
great
that video
guy.
out. Be sure to check it out. It was rather fun to be part of
Go them
that.
subscribes.
I noticed you have some Legends of Zelda microwave
Microland
stuff.
Microland from the Jack Specific line.
Yep, and another funny story about that one. Again, thank you, Jeremy DeWitt.
I suspected as much. That's where it
he
came
does a
from.
lot with the Jack Specific Nintendo stuff.
Yeah.
He's got an impressive collection for sure. And I see you've got a couple old school McDonald's Mario stuff.
Yes. Yeah.
Plus a piece. You don't mind if I take this off
Yeah,
the
go
shelf?
ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. This is from Wendy's from 2004.
You know, that one restaurant that isn't nearly as recognizable as, like your typical McDonald's or Burger King.
Great food, but this is. I want to say it's dopey looking, but I can't really blame them because this is
Mario's
from-
design wasn't fully realized until like the early 2000s, I want to say.
This reminds me of promotional art for 64.
Yeah,
Super
like
Mario
Super
64.
Mario 64.
Like that's just what his like.
but this
that's
is like a
just
full
off my head.
8 years later though, because that came out in 96.
I
And
can
this
def-
is 2004. Yep, that is.
I
8
can
years.
definitely tell you the design of this plushie does not really age well with Mario's design like currently, but still this is very authentic looking, and I love this. This is probably one of my favorite pieces.
And remember when Koopa Troopas used to be on all fours? They actually were like that in Super Mario Galaxy.
Yeah,
before.
I was gonna make a cameo to that.
Super Mario Galaxy is probably one of my favorite.
Oh, that's
Mario's
what an
same.
amazing
Yeah,
game! What
it's
an
just
amazing game!
beautiful.
I may be one of the only people that would say that Galaxy 2 is better.
Yeah, you are one of the only people that I know of that say Galaxy 2 is better.
And what are these? What are all of these controllers on the wall?
Okay, these are really cool actually. I'm gonna pop this light on. See if we can get some.
Boom, light.
Boom. These are well, let me pull out my favorite one first. We'll do this right here. Super Nintendo.
Super Nintendo. Yep.
Something special about this one though.
Really?
You used to go to a place called Blockbuster and rent,
Yes,
and rent
Blockbuster.
games, right?
Yep.
And VHSs and whatnot, and well, you could rent an entire console.
Right.
Rent an entire console.
Yep.
Can't remember.
So
when
this
renting was
is actually the Blockbuster rental
That's the Blockbuster.
That's the rental controller.
rental controller that you would get with that system.
Do you mind
Oh
if I hold
man.
it?
Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead.
Cause aren't
It's amazing.
Oh my lord.
Yeah, it has a weird D-pad too. If you
Yeah, it is a
that
weird
a
D-pad.
strange
Yeah.
D-pad.
I've never seen anything like this before.
And
Except
isn't
on
this-
like an Xbox controller.
So this is a Super Nintendo controller, right?
Super Nintendo, yep.
And isn't the one on the aren't the buttons on the normal controller all purple? I thought.
I thought they were all
Yeah,
red.
yep, the American versions were all purple, and then the Famicom versions were kind of like that.
Kind of.
Yeah,
Interesting.
I suspected as much.
actually, yeah.
You got the Wii U game
Blockbuster
pads.
Video right there.
Yep, 2 Wii U gamepads, and a Wavebird, which a lot of people hunt for these. These are the GameCube wireless controllers
The wireless
that came out.
ones.
Yeah, and you had a little channel tuner right here.
Oh, wow.
See, we have 2 of the wired versions of this controller, so this is really unusual to see.
Yeah, this
Wow.
right here, this highly sought after.
That is
Wavebirds.
amazing.
All right. I'm scared to hold too many things in my hands, so
That's amazing. Actually.
wireless controllers for the Nintendo GameCube. I never thought I'd see the day until now.
And a lot of people didn't realize that in Japan they had wireless PlayStation 2 controllers as well.
Wow.
Yeah.
So many wireless things.
Yeah, so before we actually went wireless.
Now-
I see a Wii U Pro controller up there. We got
Yes.
an Atari thing.
Yep.
I don't really know what to call that because it looks kind of like
It's the
that
stick.
thing. Yeah, the stick.
It's the stick.
I didn't know the proper term for
Or a
that.
paddle.
Paddle.
Yeah, because of Pong.
Neo Geo. That's
Now-
like
Neo
that.
Geo system.
Now featuring
Nothing.
blank.
The other side of the wall.
I don't know what's supposed to go there.
Yeah, this is the marquee for the big Neo Geo arcade
Oh,
that
that's
is
awesome.
highly sought after. And I have a piece of it. They're really hard to find.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Is that an N64 controller?
It is.
Oh right.
This is an N64 controller. Mint. by the way.
Yeah, that's a mint controller. Look at that.
Comparing generations, it's very odd to
Is
have.
it much flatter
it's ve-
controller?
It's very odd to have the C stick just
Well, yeah,
chilling
hold on
in
to
the
this
middle
part.
here.
Feel that trigger in the back?
Oh, so
Yeah.
that's what that's for. I've always wondered from
Yeah.
seeing pictures, what was this middle thing for?
Yeah.
Now I know. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
That's how you'd want to play Wave Race 64 or whatnot.
Yeah.
Ah, yes.
Wave Race
Yeah.
64.
That was my jam.
And it looks like that's a Wii remote and a nunchuck holder.
Yeah, those are my zappers for me and the kids. Love to play on rail shooters. I'm big into House of the Dead, and
Gotcha.
I'm big into like Ghost Squad.
Ghost
Right.
Squad.
Yeah. So yeah, I made these little
Little holders.
little stands
that's
for 'em.
awesome.
That's handy.
Oh yeah.
All right, here's this. Here's this back. I don't want to drop it.
I know you guys are big Star Wars fans.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
This right here is a C-3PO special edition.
The
R2D2.
C3PO Xbox
360.
Look
Yep.
at that.
I'm still trying to complete it. The
You guys mean
Controller.
R2D2, right? You
or
don't say
R2. Yes,
C3PO.
R2D2.
Jeez, oh
my
my
bad.
God.
I know, right?
Oh,
There's
why
so
did I
much
say-
going on in
oh,
here.
why did I say
Right,
that?
right. That is crazy.
Yep. And
You
then
know, I've seen this online for a lot of money.
yeah, they are more of a sought after item. The controller is weirdly more expensive than the system.
I never
That's
thought I'd
backwards.
see
That's
that.
a bit backwards.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh. And that one is C-3PO. It's the gold, and it has the wires
Oh.
exposed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. I've definitely seen that one before too.
Yep.
And what's this one? This Xbox 360.
That's a funny one. Okay, so Holiday Inn is a hotel.
Right, holiday.
Well, these were in the rooms where you could actually rent games off of. So this is they mod it to having to pay for the game, so you could rent the game right out of the hotel room.
Right.
It's non-playable,
Right.
but it
Because
is
you had to like rent the game in order
Yeah,
to play
yeah.
the console.
and it's weird. They like lock the disc drive in it. So
weird.
Oh, that's
That is
weird.
That is.
Why is it
pretty
even
odd.
there?
right, but it's a cool piece of history.
Definitely.
I
Like-
see that tiny Pac-Man arcade machine right there.
Oh yeah.
The tiny
I'm a big
arcade
Pac-Man
cabinet.
guy.
Oh, it's a great.
I
game.
don't blame
Tedious
you.
game.
Yes, genius. It was.
Yes.
Is that that's a sealed box of Odyssey 2, right?
Not sealed. No, just complete. It's
just
yep.
complete.
It's
Gotcha.
complete, and it actually has some games in it.
It
does.
Yep.
That's wow.
Yeah,
That's impressive.
actually, I got one from Jeremy DeWitt not too long ago.
Right.
Used it in a trade, but he gave me a bunch of games with his that
Wow.
were in there, that were boxed.
Such a good
games.
guy.
So I kept the games and put it with my Odyssey.
Now,
That's amazing.
what is this?
This right here is your very first ever turbo controller.
Turbo controller.
Regular Nintendo. This is right here, the NES Advantage.
The NES Advantage.
Feel how heavy this is.
Oh, good lord.
That
That really threw me. Why is this so huge? The buttons are so big.
Wow, this is amazing.
That is amazingly heavy.
Yeah.
Good lord.
Yeah, if you feel the bottom, it's actually, they made it out of metal.
Oh, I do
Yep.
feel that. Yep.
Yep. This, it's kind of bring the arcade experience to your home. Yep.
that
definitely.
that actually explains
Which
the
is-
whole nature of this controller.
Oh yeah, it's definitely an arcade stick.
Yeah.
This thing right here,
I wonder if the cheat code still works on this thing like it did.
it's hard. You can do it, but you gotta be a master.
Yeah, you gotta be
You
like
gotta
really
be
precise.
Yeah. Yep. And then this also came in. This came in with that. Actually, these were put in the NES. I want to say it was I forgot what version it was actually. But these all came in a box set with your
That's
NES.
like the first
Right.
generation
Yep.
Pro controller.
Right.
What an
Yeah.
interesting little D-pad.
Here, let's show
Yep.
the
It
camera.
just floats there.
Yeah, it just floats.
Yep.
Like, wow, interesting.
That's
VA, dang man, NES Max. That's awesome.
Yep. This is these are
This
well.
is rather authentic looking, and since this is trying to replicate an arcade machine, is even crazier. Because you don't see those that often anymore, unless they're modded to have several games on them.
Yep. Just like like the one we have over there.
Right. Yep.
Now,
There
see,
you go.
I noticed that Wii Wheel with the silver rim.
Oh yeah.
Is there a story behind that?
That one is actually kind of sought after in a way, I guess. I'm a big Wii, Mario Kart. Wii
Who isn't?
fan.
Absolutely.
Who isn't?
Nope.
Hands
Hands
down one of
down.
the best games
Yep.
ever.
Yep.
I cannot agree more.
This one right here, though, the chromed wheel on the back is, I guess, it's more sought after than the actual
I don't-
regular ones.
The regular.
I don't
Wii
blame
Wheel.
anybody one single bit.
But yeah,
That's amazing.
these right here, I
You
put
know-
many hours in.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah, we've been playing Mario Kart Wii since we were about 4, I think.
Yeah, around 3, 4, and as you would suspect, the toddler's not that great at the game. But I've gotten better. Coda here got the 11th place in the world record for Grumble Volcano.
Yes, Grumble
fastest
Volcano.
time.
Yeah, the fastest time I got, I think 31 seconds. The fastest time is 19 seconds.
And I hear you are really, really good at mirror mode.
I am really, really good at mirror mode.
That is surprising. That disorients me.
Yeah, it's
Mirror mode
so
gives me a
disorienting.
headache.
Oh my god. Like I played Daisy Circuit backwards. How does that work? I just can't. It's impossible.
If you do it enough times, you'll start. The weird thing is going to mirror mode, then going back to regular mode.
Yes,
That's-
that's what made
It like messes with you.
yeah,
Yep.
messes with me.
Yeah.
I get so used to mirror mode, and then jumping back to regular mode is just like, oh man, it's a whole new game.
Yeah. Now,
See-
mirror mode wasn't already.
Right.
There's a display over here. If we look, oh, there's nothing there. Look behind us. There's a GameStop display over here.
Yep.
With a bunch of games in it.
A bunch of, I'm assuming,
Really, really,
really
rare.
rare. Yeah.
Yeah.
Really rare games.
Yeah.
I noticed that copy of Diablo that you were speaking about earlier.
Yep, sealed.
Sealed.
Yep.
Ori and the Will of the Wisps for Xbox One. That's actually really cool.
Yep, sealed.
Beautiful,
Most of these are
beautiful
sealed.
looking game.
Yes. Yes.
Futurama.
Futurama, highly sought after.
Yeah.
Haunting Ground, probably one of the most sought after PlayStation 2 games.
I see Super Smash Bros. The original one.
Yep.
Yeah, the
Complete
original
box.
for N64. Complete in box. That is amazing.
Yeah.
Which Final Fantasy game is that? The cartridge.
That is,
two?
yep, Final Fantasy 2.
That is for the
yeah,
Famicom. I can notice the
Famicom.
white color.
Yep.
That was the Japanese copy.
Yep.
And I know as a fact that the Famicom, they didn't know was gonna appeal to American.
Yeah, because it's like off-white.
So they thought, let's sexy it up a little bit for the American audience, and like threw a little bit of DeLorean in there. I'm making a Back to the Future reference, so sue me.
Like, they put neon colors. They made it like, that was weird for sure.
Yeah, I don't understand why they had to change it. I mean, I like the Famicom's colors. It's honestly kind of interesting, the off-white and red combo. Combo? What? Combo. I'm sorry. I'm thrown off guard by all of this stuff.
So, is there any more of the collection that we're not seeing in this room?
Actually, what else do I have? Yes, look at this.
Oh. I like that you have the copy of E.T. for the Atari.
Oh
over there
yeah,
in that
that's a mint
case.
copy too.
Mint. That's actually surprising.
Yes, one of the best game systems of all time, the Nintendo Wii. And then the failed version of it called the Wii U.
Right here, complete.
That's our childhood. Just
Wow,
all the
Club
Club
Nintendo.
Nintendo.
That
That's a
I've never
Club
seen that
Nintendo
before.
manual.
That's not the manual. That's just a slip.
Yeah, that's one of the slips with it. See, if it comes with just a manual, I still don't say it's complete.
Right.
I have to have all the marketing material for it.
That is amazing. Club Nintendo. Wow.
That's amazing.
Wow.
But this is our entire childhood right here.
Yeah, right
Right.
in this disc.
Right in that disc. That and New Super Mario Bros. Wii are like
Speaking of which,
two of my favorite games of all time.
Speaking of which,
Huzzah!
there it is.
This is an impressive
This
collection.
this
for sure.
this screams nostalgia. Like, this is arguably the best one in the new series.
What I don't get about New Super Mario Bros. Wii is that in the original promotional art, Pink Yoshi was Red Yoshi, and they cut Red Yoshi out of the game in favor of, well, Pink Yoshi. Same with Light Blue Yoshi originally being Dark
Really?
Blue Yoshi.
I didn't know
Yeah, I looked through the game files.
that.
Yeah, there's a website called the Cutting Room Floor.
Props to
If
those
we-
guys. They do their friggin' research.
If we see different content in trailers than in the game, I go to the Cutting Room Floor to see all of the differences from early copies of the game to the retail versions. And you'd be surprised on what you find there. It's rather interesting.
And then you can brag about your friends about how you know all this info that they probably wouldn't. And you seem like the big brain of the group.
I also noticed the sought-after copy of Mario U,
New
along
Super
with
Mario
the
Bros.
Luigi
U
U
plus New Super
combo.
Luigi U.
Yep.
Dang.
Couple bucks at a garage sale.
I remember
Wow,
playing
that's a
Luigi.
score.
I remember playing New Super Luigi U and raging so hard. Like every single level, if you're playing as Luigi, every single level is set to 100 seconds, and then you need to complete that entire level in under 100. It's so tedious. I could
like,
not get past level 1 without dying a couple of times.
What is it? Mario All Stars.
Yeah,
New Mario 3D
Mario
All-Stars.
3D All-Stars.
Yeah, that All Stars back in the.
Well, just regular All-Stars, like the re-releases of the original games.
Right. Yeah, Super Mario All Stars.
Yep. Well, the original All Stars had a game on there called The Lost Levels.
Yes, that's the Japanese.
version
That's
of
the Japanese Super Mario Bros. 2.
Yep.
They had to dumb it down for Americans so that
Yeah.
they create. I think they skinned.
Extremely hard.
I think they skinned over another game for the American version. I don't remember, but I've only
I
played
like
the Lost
Japanese
Levels.
one better.
I've only played Lost Levels a couple of times, and I rage quit every single time. I can't
you
do it.
did.
I can't do it. I can't do it.
You sure did.
It made me so mad.
Wow, there's a lot of games in the Wii U category. We got Super Smash Bros. For the Wii U.
Yep.
We
That
have
was a great
Mario Kart 8, 3D World.
And then I
the
noticed
original
all these
copy.
PlayStation games up here.
Breath of the Wild, the original copy.
Yeah, the original Wii U version.
Everybody thought that Breath of the Wild
not
was a
the
new
Switch
game.
version. It's the Wii U version, not it. It's not the Switch.
That this even surprised me when
Honestly,
I saw this. I'm like, wait a
honestly,
minute.
not until a couple
Hold on.
months
Not a lot
ago,
of people know.
because YouTube fooled me. Not only until a couple months ago, I thought it was a new game for the Switch.
Yeah.
How dumb was I?
Well, you were unknowing.
I was
so-
very arrogant for not knowing that it came out on the Wii U because one of our uncles was insane with the Wii U.
Also, a huge part of my childhood is
Nintendo Land.
Love that game.
Oh my
Same.
god.
I played this so much.
I made him so
much.
mad on the Luigi's Mansion minigame. I made him so mad.
You sure did, you dillhole.
So mad. I was just way too good at being the ghost.
Yeah, you were. Man, I tried doing tricks and you still got me.
Yeah, because I'm sneaky.
Oh, with the flashlights.
Yeah,
Yes.
the flashlight one.
Gotcha. I was trying to remember what you guys.
yeah.
Yep.
Yep, what is it called? Luigi's Ghost Mansion.
Yeah, Luigi's Ghost Mansion.
Yep.
And all these, and I see you got a couple 3DS and DS games here.
Yeah, I'm getting more into handheld stuff now. I never really concentrated on it before.
Right.
I was more of
Seems fair.
TV, big console. A lot of that comes from like having to play with my kids and.
Yeah,
Yep,
right.
Yep. My wife's a big gamer too. She.
That's
loves-
good. That's good.
Yep.
Wow, you got a bunch of GTA games here.
Different versions.
Yeah, different versions.
Just different variants of it.
I never got into Grand Theft Auto, but I know a lot of people are really into Grand Theft Auto.
Star Wars 3, the 2.
Lego Star Wars.
Silent Hill 2.
Wow. Shinobi.
Yeah, Shinobi.
Probably my favorite PS2 game that I have, and a lot of people will disagree with me on the internet. It is. Where did it go? It's called Dirge of Cerberus.
Yeah.
It's somewhere in all of this, but it's
It's hard
It's
to
a-
find something that's like your favorite, but it's all like
it
like
gets a
tucked
little.
into one little corner. Like, okay, you gotta look through this.
It gets a little. Yeah, I gotta do some. Oh, here it is. I gotta get Final Fantasy VII Dirge of Cerberus. It's
Yeah.
and I got the manual over there too.
Interesting.
I do?
Yeah, the big walkthrough.
Oh yeah, I do see that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see that
I'm
too.
a big fan of that one.
I don't blame you.
Yeah.
Is that the Madagascar 3 Wii game? Why?
Yeah.
though?
Oh wow.
Why? All of the DreamWorks games for the Wii are just so weird. They're so weird.
Okay, so I'm interested about this cabinet. Where did you get it, and how many games are on here?
There are 2,000 games, and I built that.
You built
That's
this
impressive.
thing.
Yep.
You built this thing?
I built that.
That's
Just gonna-
impressive.
Oh, I gotta add my dad into this too because if he watches, he's gonna be like, "Hey, I helped too." No.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, he did help a lot with this. Did father-son project.
Oh, that's
deal.
cool.
Yeah, I thought it was cool. Yeah, but there's MAME Arcade. You can get them on. You can look them up on Google. You can buy all their decals and stuff for.
Wow, look at that.
Look at those graphics.
That's amazing. And I noticed you have Sonic here.
That's the not for resale.
Yes, the not for resale.
Yeah.
That is amazing. Official
Sonic,
Sega Genesis
Sonic
seal
2.
of seal of quality. I'm sorry. Okay, yeah, this one's my jam.
Yeah, Sonic 2 is my second favorite. Sonic 3 and Knuckles is my all-time favorite Sonic game.
I love that game.
That's the definitive way to play Sonic 3.
Yeah.
Well, besides Sonic 3 complete.
You
But
had Sonic 3, then you had Sonic and Knuckles.
yeah,
You
and
could
then
put
you
the cartridge
lock
on.
on technology.
Yep.
Yeah, and
It's
then you
freaking magic.
It's
Like,
magic. It's just magic.
and then you have all of these. Are these NES games?
NES and Super NES.
Dang.
Down to Sega Genesis, N64,
Ooh.
and then down to just like random boxes and whatnot.
Paperboy?
Yeah, Paperboy for the Sega Genesis.
Wow.
There you go.
Colossus is sucking at this game. He's
Oh, he's
beating the
horrible.
crap out of. I also noticed you have Sonic Spinball there. Coda,
I
you
love
My favorite Sonic of all time, right there.
Yeah,
Oh,
Sonic
I
Spinball?
love Sonic
Yes.
Spinball.
That's
I
Coda's jam.
snap on that game.
So much.
Yeah.
I love it so much.
Now, I
So
noticed this gold cartridge sort of thing over here.
That one?
I need a little bit of explanation on that.
Okay, this is a Game Genie. All right, this is big. Okay, so back in the 90s, when the regular Nintendo came out,
Yeah.
everybody wanted cheat codes.
Naturally.
Cheat codes. That was one of the coolest things ever to enhance your game.
Right.
Well, they came out with one of these called the Game Genie, which had every cheat code for the entire library of the NES. So what you would do is
That'll come in handy. Wow.
you just pull a random one here and we'll pull Tetris.
Right. Tetris, I cannot.
So we clip it in like that, and then this would go into
Oh yeah, I did notice you have
You would
several
put
systems
this.
here.
into there. And then it would.
Right.
And it
See,
came with a
that's
book too.
Oh,
That
it
had
did?
all the cheat codes for it.
Wow.
So you would type in your cheat code and what you wanted to do with it, and then any game.
That's amazing.
That's awesome.
Instead of buying like DLCs and all this other stuff like nowadays, we had
Right.
cheat codes.
Man, if only it were that easy now. Looking
Yeah.
at you, Nintendo, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate's
Oh my god.
freaking prices.
So much DLC. It's
I bought maybe Steve and Alex from Minecraft, and then a few skins for the Mii Fighters, and I'm like, okay, I'm done. That's too much money
It
to add
is.
on to the game.
But
When we don't even have an SD card yet, so I think we should get that before we do anything else.
So, does that about wrap it up?
I think so.
All right. Well, thank you, Steve.
Thank
for-
Yeah,
Heck yeah.
this was amazing.
Camp Funko.
Thank you for having us here. This is an amazing,
Impressive collection for sure.
For
I
sure.
absolutely adore it. And thank you for watching.
Yeah.
Make sure to like and subscribe to this video.
Click the
and
little
to our
bell
channel.
icon. Click the little bell icon to get all notifications for future videos. And
We will see you in the next video.
see ya.
Thanks for tuning in to Twins Talk Toys. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, as well as subscribe to our YouTube channel and our Spotify podcast. This is Camp Funko signing out.